Hey, this is Bill and Susan on an adventure outside the Hawaiian tourist areas of Waikiki and into the industrial hood of Kalihi. So bring your appetite and watch where you park as we visit Tia's Taste of Samoa, next on What I Ate. Tia's Taste of Samoa is nestled in the industrial blue-collar district of Kalihi, an area that has become a foodie destination for homespun, local Hawaiian food. Her restaurant on North King Street presents hearty plate lunches and baked goods with a Samoan flair. Parking around the block is tight. We got in the area around 10 a.m. and parked at a meter out front. Make sure you have at least $1.50 in quarters, or more. Oh, great. Thank you.
Corned beef and turkey tail, lamb curry.
So this is banana and what is that in? Coconut
Taro.
milk?
Yeah,
This is taro, and that's breadfruit?
taro and that's with banana. And we just want to cover German buns with jelly and German buns with the coconut in the bottom.
Too bad I only have
Monday day, we like get the dress. Are you guys from California or from here?
I'm from I was born in Jamaica. You're in New Jersey, but you're from
You can visit?
Yeah, we can visit. I haven't been home for 9 years.
Oh, so you came up home.
We got the Polynesian plate here. I think it serves two, but I just sell it at one. It looks and smells delicious. I wish you could smell this curry. It's lamb curry. And these are turkey tails. They're a favorite food in Polynesia. They're wonderful. And I think it's roasted and covered with a glaze. This is, I think, green banana. And this is taro. And both of them are cooked in coconut milk. And we have rice underneath. Usually you only get one choice, but the owners were very kind and offered us to get us a sample of each. So we're going to try and dig in here now. So I'm going to start with the lamb. Oh, that is some flavorful and tender lamb. I think it's made with lamb flaps and some of the other parts of the lamb that I can't identify. It's covered in delicious curry sauce. And the rice has some of the taste of coconut milk too. This is... Oh, that's so yummy. Let's try a bit of the taro. And try a bit of the taro here in coconut milk. That is some tender taro. Get another bite. And of course this is the turkey tail. Yes, they do clean it before cooking. struggling a bit with the plastic cutlery. This is what the turkey tail looks like inside. And these are, you have to roast them for at least an hour, and they come nice and collagen-y and very tender. And just that is very good. The outside has a bit of a crunch to it from the caramelization, and inside is melting in your mouth.
I already downloaded your thing.
Perfect with the rice. So now it's Phil's turn to try.
I'm gonna start off with some of this turkey tail. Okay, turkey tail. Smells like Thanksgiving. Oh, that's a really tender piece of turkey. So it's got a teriyaki glaze, so it's a little bit sweet. It's been caramelized and roasted, so it's slightly crispy on the outside, and the skin is just very tender and gelatinous, and the meat is just melt in your mouth. If you like teriyaki chicken, this teriyaki turkey tail is for you. It's chicken 10 times over in terms of flavor. I'm gonna give this lamb a try. So it's got a couple rib bones in here. So at first we thought this was lamb flap, which is sort of like the bacon of the lamb, but I'm thinking this is more breast of lamb. So you've got a few pieces of the rib bones in it, and I know that with all that connective tissue and long and slow cooking, this is going to be a good bite. Okay, I'm going to give this a try. This might be messy. I'm going to try to get the plate underneath me. So if you like short ribs, this is like a curried short rib, basically. It's got that nice tender meat that's, melting in your mouth because it's been long, slow cooked. The curry is not really strong, but it adds a nice flavor. It just comes right off the bone. It's so tender. I'm going to try some of the banana. Oh, that's delicious. Those of you who are familiar with Latino food, when I say banana, it's not like, a sweet banana. It's more like a starchy plantain, except this has been slow simmered in coconut milk, so it has all that slow simmered in coconut milk, so it has that nice cream of coconut flavor on there. I'm gonna give the is it Taro? Okay, I'll give the Taro a try. This is a firm, it feels as I cut into it like a firm al dente piece of Taro. For those of you who are not familiar, it's like a tuber, so it's going to taste very similar to a potato, but different. So taro, again, it's very much like a potato, a little bit blander. It's also got more of a dry texture to it. The coconut milk adds a lot of flavor to it. I'm gonna try some of this rice. Here's the rice. This is a perfect rice for this kind of dish. It's a little bit soft, but it's got a good chew to it. I don't know what kind. It's probably a short grain rice that a lot of the Asian cultures here on the island use. It's good. It's got a good flavor by itself, but yeah, you need to have something delicious like the turkey tail or the lamb, breast of lamb to make this the perfect meal on a quiet weekday morning if you've got the time for a good lunch. Of course, when you're in Hawaii, you gotta try the local drinks. The Aloha made passion orange is one of my favorites from when I was stationed here with the Army back in the 80s. Oh, yeah. You got that taste of passion fruit and sweet orange in there. Yeah, sure, it's a ton of sugar too. The owner of the restaurant was kind enough to comp us with a serving of the sapa sui, which looks to be a kind of a glass noodle with some vegetables and sauce. Let's give some of this sapa sui a try. It's got some bits of meat in it and a sauce and some vegetables. It's just a very mild soy sauce with a little bit of sesame in there. Little bits of meat add textural differences, as do the vegetable. It's basically just mixed vegetable. You could probably mix this yourself pretty easily at home. Just get some glass noodles from the Asian store and maybe cook them in a little bit of chicken broth or even just water. Put in some mixed vegetables and then season with soy sauce and sesame to taste. That's a good side.
Okay, at the outset, this looks a lot like the Korean japchae, but it's not. It's the South Pacific version of it. It does look like glass noodles. This is absolutely delicious. I could eat it every day. It looks like it's simply seasoned. It does have some ground meat in it, along with some frozen vegetables, peas, corns, and carrot. There's a bit of string bean.
I think the meat in there is corned beef, because I know the Samoan culture loves corned beef.
And with good reason, it's delicious, and you do it so well. And yeah, I seriously could eat this every day.
Now this is served hot, and I find that very comforting. But I could see this, keep it in the refrigerator overnight, and the flavors would just come out even more, and it would make a nice cold dish. It might congeal into a brick, but I think that would still be tasty.
Oh yeah, you just toss it in the microwave for a little bit. It's perfect.
Having some more of this turkey tail. A sweet soy glaze is perfect for this. I'd say it beats barbecue sauce any day.
Those of you worried about your carb intake, I highly recommend the taro and the green banana. It's a complex carb, lots of vitamins and minerals. I believe the old Hawaiians used to feed poi to their babies, made them grow healthy and strong.
So I see there's an array of condiments here at the table. I'm going to be experimenting and trying some. I'm gonna dress up some of this sapasui with some fresh, well, it's not fresh cracked the black pepper, but you know, I love black pepper. Yeah, for me the black pepper really makes this dish come together. Okay, I'm only guessing this is just a little bit of soy sauce, so we'll give it a try and see if it is. It could be vinegar, I don't know. Perfect.
I want to make complaint to the manager.
Oh, okay, the same pay.
I'm not happy.
Yeah, I think that's a low sodium soy sauce. Again, it really goes well and complements all the food. Putting some of the curry sauce on the taro.
I'm just going to dig into this now. I forgot what the name is. He told me, but I forgot, sorry. But yeah, it looks so much like an andagi. I haven't had an andagi for years. And this
What's an andagi?
Okinawan donut, fried dough.
Okay.
And it's delicious. You get them at the Okinawan festival every year. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Yep, fried dough, delicious.
So I'm going to try this this fried dough ball here. First off, this thing is heavy. It's got some heft to it. If you threw this at someone's head, you're knocking them over. It doesn't have any kind of filling. Susan had just tried it and she said it was a delicious dough ball. Okay, so those of you who are familiar with Jamaican cooking, this is a big Jamaican festival, which is a fried dumpling. It's sweet and it's deliciously greasy. I can't eat too many of these because while we're here on the island, we're eating all of our favorite foods and trying to get things in. But you know, next time we're on the island, we're definitely coming back here and trying some other dishes. But for this, if you want to fill up really quick, get one of these.
And this is a really small shop in Kalihi, just like a mom and pop eatery, which is why we wanted to come here.
Fantastic.
Okay.
We're enjoying it. So,
Are you from here?
she is. I'm from Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
So this reminds me a lot of Jamaican home cooking.
Yes.
The fried dough ball is just like a Jamaican festival, which is a fried dumpling, and of course the curried lamb is delicious. Although in Jamaica we make the curry a little hotter,
Yeah.
but otherwise this is fine.
Over here, if you make it hard to go, it's too hot.
Oh,
See, I used to live a few miles up the hill.
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
Okay. We live, I think that's where we live on off Hollow Street. And
Oh yeah, I know it. It's right by my elementary school.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, so you're visiting?
Yeah.
Yeah, visiting her friends and family.
Oh,
And I was stationed here in the 80s when I was in the Army. I'm retired now. So.
yeah. So it's traveling time, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been here?
We just moved from Seattle in May of last year, and then we opened up this restaurant in August. So we haven't been here a year. Next month.
Oh, okay.
And I hope
So-
you stay here for many more, or else you get to open a nice big Chinese place.
I don't know.
The food is delicious.
We came to, it's really hard to get the people to come here and first bring all our assets and stuff, savings. So I decided to apply for a business where we can include selling clothes. So we got that, I think in December. I just put it aside and never opened. But when I open it, it's already got Taste of Samoa, Polynesian food, and retailer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if we film you saying that?
Oh,
Oh, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
feel free.
yeah. I don't
Okay.
mind.
Okay.
So we decided
Yeah.
to we decided to open up the retailing part because this one alone is 1,700. One is 3,200. So I say I can sell clothes. So I just started this. It just came like 2 weeks ago, and I just had the time to put it on like a week ago. So we're selling, and it's 160 a piece, and people have been buying it.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, I think I'm surviving.
They make a good decoration as well, as hanging around. You know.
I've been doing catering from home, TS Polynesian catering. I've been getting catering from home, and I'm tired of that. I work full time. I come home. I do a lot of orders for manapua.
Yeah, my mom used to make manapua.
Yeah, yeah. All the pastries. I
Yeah.
have you can try the meat pies. I'll give you the meat pies. Yeah, I'll give
Oh.
you.
You gotta take a look at this. I think it's right now about 10. These just came out of the oven and they're still warm. The crust looks so flaky. Let me take this out to show you. Just look at that crust.
So when it comes to meat pies, again, my yardstick to measure by is the Jamaican beef patty, but this I believe is a different animal. I guess it's part of the British influence as they colonized around the world. They have the Cornish pasties, and then they went to Jamaica, and it became the beef patty. And I guess when they went into what is now American Samoa, it turned into the meat pie. I think New Zealanders have a meat pie as well.
New Zealanders have a meat pie, and so do Australians.
Yeah. So let's break this open and see what's inside. I'm really curious. Oh, it's so flaky. I
They
can
also-
tell just
yeah.
from the beginning. Oh, just look at how flaky that crust is.
Yeah, I noticed they have sausage rolls on the menu too.
Oh, and it's a curried, looks like a curried
Curried,
beef.
yeah.
I'm gonna give this a try. So, I'm making a mess here, but let's give this a try. Oh, that is a very tender, buttery, flaky crust. This is perfect for a meat pie. This is like a mild beef curry. There's just the tiniest amount of heat there to make it interesting. And it looks like it's got some mixed vegetables in it. It's ground beef. Oh, this is delicious. I'm glad she gave us one of these. Here, let me turn to Susan here.
I'm going to break off a piece. Oh, they're so flaky.
This is one of those things where you need to eat it with a knife and fork, I think. Because if I was walking on the street with this, I'd be leaving half of it on the sidewalk.
That crust would be good with anything. We're going to finish up now and head on to our next stop.
Hey, we're back at the hotel, sitting out on our back lanai, enjoying the snacks that we had gotten earlier at Tia's Taste of Samoa. I'm about to go and bite into the sausage roll, which is actually cold right now. It's been in the fridge for a little bit. Tastes like an Italian sausage. Have some coffee with that. Really flaky pastry. And as I said, it tastes like an Italian sausage. There's a strong hint of fennel seed in there, nice and meaty. I think I'm going to throw this in the microwave. It's something that tastes best when it's heated up, only because you know, it's cold sausage. Yeah, this would make a great snack, and I would get it again if I were going back here to Hawaii. Perfect to throw into your bag and have as a beach snack before it cools down.
I'm about to cut into the famous Tia's pineapple peach pie. She sells out of this every single day, so we had to go back a second time to get this. That's where we picked up the sausage roll, which I already ate half of it. But yes, this one, I waited for Bill. So this seems to be a crust and filled with pineapple. And I think she spread meringue on this from egg whites, topped with a peach slice. Oh, that looks delicious.
Yes, it does.
Stuffed full of pineapple, no air pockets ever. Oh yeah, I'm glad Bill woke up when he did, because otherwise I would say, what pie?
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this pie because I'd read a lot of good reviews about it. And one of the reasons why we went to Tia's in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And when I told my local friend about this, they've only opened their restaurant last August. I told her they had pineapple peach pie, and her eyes lit up, and she said, now where is this? So I had to tell her, it's a couple doors down from Ray's. So if you're in that neighborhood, you can just as well go to Tia's. Ray's is also very good. And keep local businesses in business. Oh, that was yummy.
Okay, I'm about to dig into this pineapple peach pie. I'm trying to get a little bit of peach and a little bit of pineapple into one big spoonful. So I see a pretty thick crust. It doesn't look like a flaky crust like the other kinds of pies. Oh, shortbread. Oh, that's delicious. Fresh sweet pineapple, contrasting with the texture of the peach slice in there. The shortbread is really good. It's buttery, not too sandy. Let's see, really good. The pineapple is nice and jammy. Yeah, I would get this again. I would eat this all by myself also if you weren't around and you didn't feel like having any.
Hey, no chance.
Yeah, next time I figure get two. Great with coffee in the morning. This is a nice morning treat here.
She did tell us that it tastes better, even better the next day, so we waited. But yeah, that if you do that, it just makes you think, I want to go back and get another one, but it's too late. But we're going back. Yeah, Tia said she comes from the British side of Samoa, which accounts for the sausage roll, so I think there's some British influence there.
Okay.